And hello to all friends, potatoes are with you. And today I'm going to show you how to make the best energy source in fashion. But before you start watching, be sure to subscribe to me and also click on the bell so as not to miss new videos. But we're getting started. To begin with, let's look at what resources are needed here. Here you will need land, some building blocks, a xeric with a flint or just a bonfire, a fan in the case along with a lever, 5 linear chassis, 5 chests of any kind, also glue for them and accordingly, a wrench, 3 portable preservation interfaces, a mechanical saw in the amount of 3 pieces, 2 autonomous activator, 2 filters for absolutely any seedling. You can even put several seedlings. You will also need 2 smart gutters, 1 filter for debris that falls from the tree. In my case, there will be an oak sapling, and, accordingly, an apple will fall from it, and also sticks. And also, 1 filter for the wood that we will extract. That is, in my case again, there will be an oak log. You will also need a furnace engine, a flywheel, a rotation speed controller, 2 conventional gears, 1 large gear, a chute, 2 andesite funnels, 2 mechanical belts, 9 shafts, a mechanical press, a bowl for it, 2 vertical gearboxes, and also 3 ordinary gearboxes. These are all the resources you will need to build this very, very cool energy source. It will be infinite and will produce 256 revolutions per minute. And today I'm going to show you 2 versions of them. One version is the very first. We will have a whale plus a modification of quark, which allows us to make blocks from charcoal. And I will also show you the second version, where a quark is not needed. That is, just an ordinary vanilla keth, if you can say so. Well, now let's take all these resources and start building. So I took everything, almost all the inventory is packed. It seems that it will be very difficult, but in fact, this company is very simple, so let's build it quickly. Let's say somewhere right here. Look, first let's determine where the tree farm will be located. Let's say again here. I'm breaking 2 blocks here, putting a bonfire there. Let's put it away right away. By the way, here you can make an ordinary fire on xeric instead of a bonfire. But I decided to use the campfire because it is safer. Next, we will need to take a fan in the case, and we put it here also so that it looks down. Then, we break one of the blocks here, and put a lever here, just to activate, and thus create an energy source here. Then, we put a mechanical rotator on top here, so that it comes into contact with the shaft of this fan with its shaft. Then, we take any building blocks, and put here such a ring of 8 blocks here. Then, we take the ground, and put Marty 1 2 here, 1 2 here, 1 2 and 1 2 here as well. Then, we combine the whole thing, so that we end up with such a non-circle of some kind. Now, in general, you will see, that's the kind of thing we end up with. Here we have 2 blocks, here we have 2 blocks, and that's how we put it all together. It will be a wood farm, which will already power our generator, furnace engine. Now we take the linear chassis. We put 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and 5 here. This is the kind of thing we get. Next, let's dig out our lever here, and click on it. We're looking at where it's all going to spin. It turns in this direction, so I take super glue in my second hand, and take mechanical saws in the first one. I put 1, 2, 3 here. Look, I'm putting them exactly in the direction where this whole thing is going to spin. That is, right here. Then again, we take the glue in our second hand, and put our chests here. 1 chest, 2 chest, and 3 chest. Then, we take the first portable storage interface, and also attach it here with glue. Then, we take with you 2 autonomous activators, and also filters for the sapling with oak. We put the first autonomous activator right here on this portable interface. Then we turn it in the other direction now, and also put the second one on this chest. Next, let's take it out of our hands, and now take a wrench, and turn these activators, so that they look down, that is in this way. Then, we take filters on an oak sapling, or any other saplings, and put them here and also here. Next, by the way, you will need to take these seedlings, in my case, these are oak seedlings, and put them in chests. By the way, let's make all the chests maximum. And now, in theory, if we pull the lever now, then this whole thing will be spinning for us. These autonomous activators will put saplings with oak, but these saws will break the oak that will grow here. But we are not going to check it now, but we will do it a little later. Next, you will need to take another portable storage interface. We go in from one of the sides. Look, here we have a rotation in the center. So let's step back here like this, another block here. Step back, put 1, 2, and also 3. And then here we put a portable storage interface like this. Here, let's break everything down, but leave this block. Let's put another chest on this block, and make it even double. That's it. And then, it will be necessary to put a smart gutter between them, and we will have it set up for a filter, for an apple and sticks. That is, it is waste from our wood. Now when this company is spinning, it will give apples and sticks here as well, and we will be able to take them here and do these whatever we want. Let's do our best here, so that there is as much space as possible. Now we will need to choose the side where our generator itself will be located. Let's say we do it right here. We also retreat 1 block, we put 1, 2, 3 here. Then there is also a portable storage interface, so that it looks at the center, so that all this is, by the way, on the line, is also mandatory. Here, let's break 2 blocks, and here I will put the oven already. So I put it up, and now I'm putting another smart gutter over it, but it will already be configured only for oak logs. Great. Now let's increase the level here a little, so that it's just more beautiful and more careful. Now we take the rotation speed controller, break the block here, put it here. Here we put the big gear, and immediately adjust it to the maximum speed, that is 256. We can even close everything here. Now look, we're going to have wood coming in from above here. We will need to make sure that this result is also pumped out, then processed also in a block of charcoal, if we have a quark. If there is none, then I will show you how to do it differently a little later. And then, these blocks were loaded back into the stove as fuel. In this way, we will have an absolutely infinite source of energy. To do this, we will need to dig up some blocks here. Let's assume we're here like this. Then I take the gutter and put it right under the stove. Then I take another shaft and put it in the block from this gutter. That's 1 and also 2. Then I take a mechanical tape and put it here once and twice. Then you will need to take another bowl and put it right here in the way of this mechanical tape, so to speak. Then we will need to install a mechanical press over this bowl so that it is located here in this way and with this side, otherwise something may not work out for you. Then we take another shaft, put it right here on the gutter, and we'll need to put it right here. In general, at this point, right next to this bowl, but lower on the block. Then we take another mechanical belt and pull it right here. Then we take the andesite funnels and put the first one on the stove, and we put the second one right here, where we will have all the coal pumped in just the same. But also pay attention, here you will need to change the arrow so that it looks there, that is, it pumps into the stove. Then all this will need to be powered somehow. Let's break a few blocks here, like this, for pieces. Then I take one shaft and put it right here, and also the gearboxes 1, 2, and 3. Thus, here we have the first tape powered up. Next, let's move back here, break a few blocks here and power the second tape. To do this, I also take the shaft, put the VVA on this tape, which is already spinning, and here I will put a gear, once, and also 2, so it all joins our second tape. Then there's just a little bit left, it's just to power up this press. To do this, we will break several blocks here. Here, we put a vertical box. Here, 1, 2 shaft. Here we put another vertical, and also another shaft. That's the way it is. Then, we can build it all up here, let's say with the help of andesite blocks, so that it is more beautiful. Even here, we can build everything up, and basically everything. Our whole farm is ready. Now let's check it out. For this to do this, we will need to run our entire farm. Press the lever. We can even force everything here. We look at everything here. Everything is put together, everything is connected here, and everything is transmitted what is needed. So we did everything right. Now let me also take bone meal, just to grow these trees quickly, and show you the work of this farm. Look, now our farm is going to cut down this tree. Here it has been cut down, the seedling will be put back, but all the wood that we have cut down there will already go into this interface. Come on, let's break the second wood now. That's all, it is perfectly transmitted to the oven. Next, you will need to place a few embers here to run this entire farm. And now look here, we have the wrong direction. To do this, we just do what? We take another transmission box and put it here instead of the shaft. And now everything is spinning in absolutely all the right directions. And look, the furnace engine is running. Coal is being produced here. It falls down there on the tape passes it into this bowl, and everything will be compressed into coal blocks into the bowl. And then, the coal blocks will already be transferred back down here, when these embers run out. But you can take all the energy anywhere, let's say somewhere here, on this side, well, in general, where you can join the shaft. Even here you can. But now let's figure out how to make this farm, without the quark mod. And to do this, you will only need 3 vertical gearboxes, 1 shaft, 1 gear, a mechanical arm, 1 chute, and also an andesite funnel. And you won't need any more resources at all, namely, this is this press, of these all of our transmitters, that transmit everything to the press. Also, you won't need this bowl, that lower mechanical belt, also this mechanical belt, and in principle that's what you have left without all this. Even by the way, here you can also break everything. So well, we have restored this whole thing. Now, how do we make an automatic supply of this coal here? And to do this, you will need to put an andesite funnel here. Great. And also make the following out of it, so that it downloads on the contrary. That is, in this way, we just poke with a wrench and make an arrow in that direction. Next, you will need to put a gutter under our stove, but so that there is nothing under them. That is in this way. Then, we can build up everything here, and now we are doing the following. If we give you a few blocks and take our mechanical arm, so we poke once along the gutter, that is, here it will take an object from us, and it will be put here, that is, we poke again just at the andesite funnel. Here everything stands out perfectly, And now let's put this hand, let's say, somewhere here. Now, it will need to be powered somehow from this whole mechanism. To do this, he just prepared a shaft, a gear, and also 3 vertical gearboxes for us. And to power this gear, we do the following. We put a vertical gearbox here, a vertical gearbox here, a vertical gearbox here, and also, unfortunately, I did a little wrong, which is where we will need a conventional gearbox instead of a shaft that is like this. We put it right here. Everything is spinning fine now, and look carefully, everything is shifting perfectly from the gutter that takes all this coal from here to the funnel that supplies coal here. We can build everything here in this way up, and everything is even much more compact. And that's it. Absolutely endless in my opinion, is the most efficient power source in the fashion crate we have made. Let's take another look at how it works. Here we have a farm tree absolutely infinite. She gets wood and also apples and sticks, which we put here. And she puts all the wood in our stove. That is right here. Our stove is melts, creates a temperature. This temperature is taken by the furnace engine and processed into energy. And then, the coal that we produce here just goes here in the form of fuel. And that's how everything works very simply and clearly. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe, like, write comments, and also click on the bell so as not to miss new videos. Good luck to everyone, and bye to everyone.